going to do some talking about appliances. So we know everything that's in a kitchen. Well, I mean, we know all the kitchen layouts, and now we need to know everything that goes in the kitchen. And this should be pretty self-explanatory, I think. Be sure you're writing these things down. Be sure you're gluing or taping in the pictures that go with it. I can't emphasize that enough, because if you listen to it, you learn it once. If you write it down, you learn it a second time. If you read it, you learn it a third time. And if you see the pictures, you learn it a fourth time. That's 4 times of learning it. Versus if you just listen to the thing, you only learned it once. That's not near as good. So it's not that much work, my goodness. And I'm giving you all these extra tools to do really, really good in class. Usually my kids do really excellent on exams because you're in class and you're doing this stuff, but we don't have that luxury this semester. So I can't do that in class. But I need you to be mature about your learning and take responsibility for it, and do the listening, the looking, the writing, and the pictures, and it'll all come together and you'll actually learn the stuff. So you were given all of the pictures that go with these slides on Monday and Tuesday in class. If you're a virtual person, I'll check to see if I uploaded them or not yet. I don't remember. So we'll start with the sinks. Nothing crazy here, except for the fact that you can have single, double, and triple bowls, or single, double, and triple sinks. Call it however you want to call it, sink, a bowl, whatever. But you also need to know that they can be made of different materials. They could be made of porcelain, stainless, or acrylic. So this is a porcelain sink. Inside of it, it's white. It's like a kind of like a pottery type of material is what porcelain is. It's a very, very delicate type of pottery that also fires really hard. This would obviously be stainless steel, because I think we all know what stainless steel looks like. That's what the majority of your sinks are nowadays. And then there's also acrylic sinks, which can be molded into fancier shapes, kind of like this black one. The next type of appliance we have in a kitchen would be a refrigerator. And there is a blue million type of refrigerators nowadays. The type of refrigerator that you need depends on your preferences. It could also maybe depend on your height. And I know we have some short folks in our classes. Nothing against that. I'm a short folk too. So just think about what you can reach and what you can't reach, because I can't reach everything in my refrigerator sometimes. So it's just about your preferences. What do you like? What do you need? How fancy do you want to get? What's your budget? You know, that kind of normal stuff. Things you might need to know, it comes in different colors. Black, white, stainless steel, and black stainless are the colors now for the most part, except for now I've seen this like bronzish kind of color coming out, but you don't have to learn that for this class. You don't have to know that fact. It won't be on an exam, but just for real life, there's that color too. So here are those types. Where did my words just go? I don't know. Anyways, so these are all the different layouts of refrigerators, and you have pictures of all of these refrigerators. This one is where you've got the big fridge on top and the pull-out, the drawer freezer on the bottom. And then this one is similarly, you've got the fridge on top and the drawer on the bottom, but this is a French door refrigerator, meaning it has 2 doors. This is also a French door refrigerator, except for it's got this fancy ice maker and this even fancier screen on it, where you can keep your grocery list. You could look up menus and recipes, and it might even tell you what you have in your fridge, because I know that's a thing nowadays. And then there's this kind of old school option where it's a side-by-side, and you've got your freezer on the skinny part and the fridge part on the right. It's one of the cheaper versions. I hate this type because I feel like it's so cramped. Like I have to turn sideways to reach inside of it. I don't like it. And then there's this other contraption where it's also a French door refrigerator and it has a fancy ice maker, but it has like 2 doors on one half of it. And that is, you could leave this part of the door closed and just open up this outer side, and it's more energy efficient that way. Because when you open up your fridge doors, so much cold air and energy escapes. So if you can just open up part of it, just this little outside door, the whole big fridge won't open up. Very cool. And next we have a dishwasher. That doesn't seem like it would have a lot of information, does it? But of course their purpose is to save time and energy and water. They do use less water than washing dishes by hand, potentially. They're pretty high efficiency now, meaning like they're very eco-friendly. They are not super wasteful. That's what that means. They use hot water and stronger detergent, and they dry your dishes faster. So that means that they are more sanitary. They get your dishes cleaner, and they get your dishes dry faster than having to dry them all by hand. The rule we follow with where do you put the dishwasher in the kitchen? You have to put it within 36 inches of the sink. And in interior 2, when we start drawing floor plans, or interior 1 sometimes, I always think it's funny when girls or students, I just always have girls in interior 2, but when students don't think about putting where they're going to put their dishwasher, and they put it far away from their sink. Like, have you ever loaded a dishwasher before? Because you're going to take that dish from your sink. It's going to be dripping with water. And you're going to have to like carry that across your kitchen and put it in your dishwasher. And you will have left a trail of nasty sink water. And also you're going to make, like 30 trips back and forth. And that's just kind of silly. The last fact about dishwashers, bet you didn't know there's that many facts about dishwashers, is decibels. Do any of you have a really loud dishwasher? It's really annoying if you do. Decibels is what the sound of dishwashers are measured in. Or I guess all sounds are measured in. But if a dishwasher is loud, it's annoying. And so on the little tag at the store where you look at the facts about it to buy the thing, it lists the decibels because that's something that matters. A quieter dishwasher is better. And another fact I don't have written here, but I need to add, is the inside of your dishwasher, in here around all the racks and stuff, if it is made out of stainless steel, it is quieter. If it's made out of plastic, it's not as quiet because plastic vibrates more. And that is the end of this presentation. I like how it's always a surprise. Like,